Calling all earth angels, calling all earth angels from the 3D to the 5D. How's my beautiful spiritual family of light? Hey, Virgo, I love you. If no one's told you they love you today. Alexandra, Maria Montes, hey, honeys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Namaste to everyone. I love y'all. And today is Monday, and it is January the 6th. I hope you guys are all doing great, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week up ahead. For those of you that are new, welcome, welcome. I'm Julia. This is Heart Passion Tarot. It is a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement, and these messages could also be for you. Gianna, ciao, Bella. Hey, Leah. Stay strong, Gianna. Stay strong. Kenny Elizabeth, hey. I'm sorry, but I know my family, so we are just like we're family. So, um, if you like the vibe, then just come join us. And if you're new to the channel, let us know too, so we can welcome you in. Hey, Jeanette, we have somebody new in here. Angela D. Hey, sweetheart. Fadette, are you new? Welcome, welcome. If you are, Martin 3577. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, if you are new and you don't know, everything that you need in regards to me is down in the description box, like where to follow me on TikTok, how to get a personal reading from me, how to become a member of the channel. If you're looking for a tarot card reading from my psychics and tarot card readers, the toll-free numbers are down below. You just say Virgo Nation as much as you want, whenever you want, and you will get that reading discounted every time. Hey, Virgo, the Truth Oracle. Hey, Penny. Hey, Brenda. Hello, hello, hello. Love ya. LaDonna, hey, sweetheart. Another Earth Angel's in the house. Gianna's saying, believe me, I am. Yeah, you have to, you know. So let's get into the reading. All right. So this is what I'm feeling. Hey, A Squad. Hey, sweetheart. You're vibing pretty good. Okay. You really are. I mean, not pretty good. Good. You are. You finally have found your peace. And Anika, hey, honey. Hello. You found your peace. I think you're taking really, really good care of yourself. That comes first, and everything else follows. But you're doing everything in your own pace. Now, I also feel, Virgo, that you are standing your ground with a particular individual, and you need to. If you're going to be honest with yourself, you understand that this was not for you. Okay. It's a power struggle going on between you and another person. Who's going to fold first? You're not going to fold first. And the reason why you're not going to fold first is because this is absolutely not good for you. And so you basically are just moving on with your life. You're also becoming more open to meeting new individuals, Virgo. So I see a lot of conversations. I see you having more options now, Virgo. You're looking at life from a different perspective, right? But you're putting yourself first. Who is that? We have somebody new in the house as well. Boozy Cherry, hey, honey. On Franz Crosby, number 2. So that's really, really good. And I do feel like you've got options coming in just out of nowhere, right? Because now you're not just, with your head down and just focusing on what you need to get done, or putting all your attention and effort in one person who actually didn't even deserve your attention. Brenda, hey, babe. So, now you've lifted your head up, you're breathing, right? You're connecting with spirit, right? You're making a plan, you're getting stuff done, you're working out, right? Whatever. You're just taking really good care of yourself, and you're babying yourself, and you're just like, nope, I come first. Hey, Charlie. Who else is in here? Just want to say hi to everyone. Gisela, hey, honey. So that's really, really good. Really good. And I think you're feeling really great. And I think your vibration is elevated since you have gotten rid of the toxicity that's around you. You did have somebody that was constantly trying to keep you busy, doing this, doing that for them, right? Where, you're not only getting exhausted and tired, but I feel you didn't have time for yourself and the things that you wanted to focus on. So that's all changing. Hey, Candy. Um, so don't even second guess yourself on this one. I do feel at some point later on, anywhere between 8 days, 8 weeks, whatever, this person's going to come back. They may be confrontational. They're going to be confrontational when you make it very clear that you don't want them back. They're going to try. Don't be a sucker, Virgo. Don't be a sucker. This person's coming back to you for other reasons for the right reasons. Okay. I think you're quite independent. I think you're more than, capable of taking care of everything that you need to take care of and have your peace of mind. This person was coming around, Virgo, because it feels like you had something they wanted. And they were trying to block you from moving forward, from your own happiness. There was a lot of jealousy and envy there as well, Virgo. If you don't know, I'm telling you. Um, so yeah, so now it's all good. Now it's all like it's a new year. I think you did your homework. I think you took care of things before you got into the new year. And now it's time for you to soar high. And please don't think like, okay, well, now that I got rid of this relationship, I'm not going to find anybody. No, that's not true at all, Virgo. You're going to find love interests. You're going to find great friendships, people that are similar with yourself. So there's nothing for you to fear, okay, about that. What's wrong with Alexandra? Alexandra, my love goes out to you too. Okay, what's going on with Alexandra? Hold on, everyone. I'm so sorry. Oh, Julia, I woke up to a message from my ex opening up to me about the pain of our divorce and loss of our son. I don't even know what to say. I'm stressed. Okay, well, look, it doesn't mean that you have to take him back if you don't want to. You can be amicable, right? Tell him, the way you feel about the loss of your son as well. And you just can tell him that, you're sorry that things didn't work out. You wish him well because you want good karma. Okay. You do want good karma. And the nicest way to handle things is that you do it in the proper way, right? Because you don't want to end anything ugly and then take that with you into something else. Okay. So no matter what anybody's done, you can accept their forgiveness. You can, and that's the right thing to do. Right. And just leave it nicely. You don't need to be stressed out. Okay. You really don't. All right. Just accept his apology. And I think that's very big of him to do. And just move on now. Okay. Just move on. And I know it's painful and I know it's hard and I know it gets you all back up into your emotions. But let's just keep in mind, though, and let's just be honest here, Virgo. A lot of people do play with our emotions when they want to come back, right? Not thinking that it didn't have to be that way, right? I mean, they had everything right there and then. But, it's life, right? It's life. And that's what happens. So, all I'm going to say is that if somebody had you in their life and it was wonderful and it was nice and you gave all of yourself to that situation and it was not appreciated or somebody didn't act correctly towards you, Virgo, I can understand that you're no longer with this person. This person's thinking about all these things, how they could have done things differently, right? Or whatever. And, it's all catching up with them emotionally and they want to reach out to you. And that's fine. But you don't have to take this person back. Okay. Like I said, just make peace with the situation. Hey, Wynette. Hey, honey. Okay. So it's kind of like somebody trying to pull on your on your heartstrings there. It's really about you knowing your own worth now, Virgo, and what you truly want. And if anybody messed up a situation with you in the past, okay, it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't take that back. I really wouldn't. I'd be gentle. I'd be nice, and accept what it is. Like I said, accept the apology, whatever, get closure. But keep on trucking, you know? So it's okay, Alexandra, and just make closure with that now. It's really time for the new, folks. It really is, you know? And I know people make mistakes, and I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm really not. But, it's like how many times are you going to go around the same, um, what's the word I'm looking for? How many times are you going to go around the whole thing again? Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's kind of like, yeah, it's just, yeah, just allow yourself to heal. And, at least you've gotten closure somehow, Alexandra. And that's fine. That's good. That's really good. And just wish him happiness and love on his path, right? And if you guys just broke up with somebody who was really, okay, I still want you to release it, but wish them like, a happy life ahead and for them to meet the person that they are actually going to land up being with and for them to be happy, right? And just look at everything as a higher source, Virgo. When you can do that, then you're not going to feel so upset, right? Um, just look at it like everything is happening for a reason, right? There's something else. There's something better. And through these things that don't work out or you being with the wrong person or somebody leaving, somebody coming, whatever, it's all about learning your worth, looking deep within and doing the healing, right? And I'm telling you, it's really a bad thing when people go, well, they did this and they did that and they did this. Okay. But you allowed it, right? You allowed it. So what did you get out of the whole situation? Was there a life lesson for you to get out of this? Was it you kind of concluding some kind of um, karmic thing? I don't know. Maybe it's like been a past life thing, right? That now is in this lifetime, right? And maybe that just needed to play out. But the bottom line is, it's very important at this point in time, Virgo, that you know what's good for you and what's not good for you, no matter how much it's going to hurt, right? If you got to let something go, you got to let it go. And if you've been receiving the messages from spirit, right, through dreams, through synchronicities, maybe a particular friend or lover or boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, an ex, is talking to you and certain things come out of their mouth that you wouldn't expect. And it's happening for a reason, for you to put two and two together. They're letting you know who they are. Now, whether we want to be like this and pretend like we didn't hear or see what we're actually seeing or hearing is really up to us, right? So try to look at situations that don't work out for your highest good. They didn't work out. Maybe you were in a relationship and you finally, actually, maybe you had to go through this, right? It had to play out so that you knew your self-worth, that you recognized a pattern about yourself, right? It's all a learning curve. It really is. It's all a learning experience. And if you can look at things that way, instead of really allowing yourself to get stressed out and upset and everything, what is yours, Virgo, will be meant for you. What is not is not. That's it. I really truly believe that before we come down here Our lives are already mapped out by the divine, right? Like you got your path, you got your life path. Now, of course, there's going to be bumps and fumbles and going off on those side streets, along the way. But you always gather yourself back up and get yourself back on the right path again, right? But that's all about life. It's life experiences. And you have to go through those. Some are really happy times, some of them are really painful, some of them are heartbreaking, right? But it's made you who you are today, Virgo. And I hope after all this time, you truly, truly know what you are deserving of, right? And that you put yourself first. And I'm not telling you to change who you are, but we do have a tendency to do some things that kind of put us in situations that, of course, any normal person would appreciate that, but not everybody's like that. And we have to understand that now, right? And then there's people where you do nice stuff and they go, wow, Virgo's such a nice person, right? And then there's people like, look at Virgo. Virgo's such a sap. Virgo will believe whatever I say. I can get whatever I want out of Virgo. And again, I'm telling you, for those kind of people, they have to answer to somebody else. You don't, okay? So just relax, just breathe. Just know that everything is working out the way it's supposed to work out for you, okay? And no, this is not the last relationship you're going to have. And no, you're not alone because you got people that love you. You got spirit behind you here. I really do believe if you've gone through any kind of heartache or any kind of betrayal, it's really good right now for you to take your focus off of that and start focusing on the things that you want to create for your future. Whether it is investing in something, whether it's in creating something, whether to step it up, right? And really put the effort into something maybe that you're already doing. Because for a long period of time, I think you got distracted. Okay? Know that I love you. Know that spirit loves you and they only want the best for you. Okay? And, everybody has the right to decide whatever they want to decide. But then don't, if you know something ain't good for you and you're still going back or you're still in it, then you got no one else to blame. You don't have God to blame. You don't have me to blame. You don't have anybody to blame except yourself. Right? Right. Because I feel in certain situations that are not good for you, your intuitive belt goes off like this. Or if, that goes off, you're starting to see synchronicities. They're showing you things in your dreams. And if you're like, no, 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 it's not like that. It's really not like that. But you know it is like that because your intuition's telling you it's like that, but you're not listening to your intuition. And then this thing keeps progressing, 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 progressing until it's so much in your face that you go, they're right, or I was right all along, right, Virgo? So if you're right and you know they've been right, why would you even be feeling bad about that particular situation or that person or whatever? I'm just saying. And I'm saying it with love now. So it's really time for you to stand up. And no, Virgo's not going anywhere to go take somebody back that was not right with Virgo. Absolutely not. And you have to stick to that now. I don't care, I don't care, Virgo. You don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm warning you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're really going to regret it again, but worse this time. People like to dangle carrots. People like to keep you stuck. People like to make false promises, right? And if you look at certain people's behavior, and I don't like to use this word very often, but it's a narcissistic behavior. Oh, one day we're going to do this and we're going to be together and we're going to this and that. And and Or somebody who texts you all day long. Where are you? What are you doing? How come you're not answering the phone? You know, this is like the control thing, right? The love bombing thing. I mean, the list goes on, right, folks? Let's go. Let's just realize what that's all about. All right. So, without being talking about this anymore now, let's go into the new and let's see what we've got. I call upon the divine. I call upon the white light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the white light. I call upon the Divine Mother, the Divine Father. I call upon our ancestors who truly love us, watch over us, protect us, heal us, and give us guidance. I call upon the Ascended Masters for their knowledge and their unconditional love teachings. I call upon the whole angelic team who watches over us, heals us, guides us, protects us. For our highest good, please. For Virgo or anybody who has strong Virgo placement. Give us one card for today, please, for January the 6th. Okay, here we go. Initiation by fire. Okay. Here we go. Number 22. Angelic numbers, family. Number 22. Pay attention now because somebody here needs to hear it, or maybe we all do. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. Your life will never be the same again. Allow the power of divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening to fresh blessings and a new life. You are, like the phoenix, ready to emerge from the holy flames, reborn. You have the spirit of the phoenix in you. You are able to rise again and again. Even at times, all seems lost. You are guided to remember this, as you are now being spiritually cleansed through initiation by fire. During such times, you will feel that you are being asked to let go of relationships, situations, sometimes even jobs, attitudes, and belief systems that you have relied upon up until this point. You might have unintentionally placed more faith in that person, place, belief system, or identity than you placed in the divine. Okay, so let's stop there. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, right? You were getting all the warning signs, right? You were, but you weren't listening to the divine. Instead, you were listening to this person. Okay, so now you know. You might have held on to them rather than allowing the divine to guide you. This can happen easily on the earth plane. Sometimes these attachments become confining rather than supportive. In such cases, you will need to free yourself to continue your life journey. During the initiation by fire, all such attachments are burned away. A new life is a blessing, but that doesn't mean that it's easily won. Sometimes the process can be challenging to the mind, even while the heart trusts in what is taking place. See, this is what was going on that whole time with this person. You were looking through rose glasses. You had the fog in front of your eyes and you couldn't see clearly. You kept going back and forth, questioning your intuition. You kept going back into this thing. You know, it was a hamster wheel. The majority of you have jumped off the hamster wheel. And congratulations. Whatever has been your stronghold in life, such as family, a marriage, job security, a talent, or something that you have used to define sense of self, will be where the fire burns the brightest. Those areas will be transformed, letting go and allowing that to happen to the very parts of your life that you are most protective of. Can require deep faith. You have to remember that love is real so that you can hold on to your courage while you let go and allow the divine to have its way. Remember that the power of fire is destructive only in part. It also stimulates rapid new growth. Healing will arise in whatever area is being transformed. It is not only an ending, but it's a new beginning. This experience of initiation by fire is the divine making its presence felt in your life. It will be one of the most freeing and empowering experiences you'll have while you're in the physical body. For a lot of you that cut free from whatever this toxic person was, you already know what they're saying here to be true. It may ask you to confront fears and insecurities as you learn to trust the divine unconditionally. Know that the universe will always provide for you and always in the best that is best for you. And even if you don't understand why it needs to happen the way it needs to happen at the time, keep your eye on the inner transformations that are occurring rather than fearing the outer changes. The universe loves you and holds you in high regard. Remember this and trust. Initiation is an advanced spiritual lesson. You are being honored by what is happening in your life now. You are strong enough to get through it and thrive into a new life, like a radiant phoenix triumphantly emerging from the sacred fire. Let's read the invocation, shall we? Through my own free will, I choose to trust in the sacred fire to cleanse my soul, my mind, and my body. I have the spirit and the power of the phoenix in me. My spirit will be triumphant, rising up out of the sacred divine fire. So I surrender my life into the holy fire of love, that which no longer serves me may be cleansed from my being, and rapid growth of new life can flow through me. May I be held in tenderness, mercy, and grace as I successfully pass through this initiation by fire into the loving, fearless power of my own divine nature. May all beings through divine mercy be free to love. So be it. Amen. Okay. So I also want to tell you that this thing was so toxic, right? You've cut this person loose and you can still feel them in your energy. So you may want to do some kind of Archangel Michael cord cutting as well. Okay? Because, see, what's happening is this person knows you don't want them back. You've ended things. So they're still trying to hold on to your energies. They're trying to consume your thoughts so that you're constantly overthinking about the situation and holding you back from moving forward, to putting your focus on the things you want to create in your life. So be aware of that. You know, I'm going to say it, and I don't care, who's, whatever. I'm going to say it. A lot of you don't even realize it, but you had many past lives with this person. But this person's very dark. So it was kind of like a battle of dark and light that was happening there. But Virgo, you had the strength to, send that darkness back where it needed to go, basically. Let's go, family. If you're in the house and you're not subscribed, but you're in the house and you're listening to the messages, it's good for you to hit that like so I can pick up on your energies too, because the family is present and I'm fully aware of their energies because they are connecting with me. So let's go. I call upon the divine. I call upon the white light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. See, your karmic debt is paid, Virgo, with this person. You know that, right? Okay. For Virgo. All right. So look, that was very dark. That was a dark energy. That was a low vibrational energy. And Virgo, here you are. You're rising up from that, right? You feel a lot lighter, a lot happier, a lot more content, right? You're feeling that connection again with the divine. And here you go. And once you get yourself back to you again, without this kind of, once you start clearing those energies around you, then you're going to start cultivating that prosperity that you want in your life. For some of you, it hasn't been very long that you have cut that out. So you needed a time to rest and to heal, right? To process everything that has happened. You understand it now. So you're right on the, there's like a little bit still, there could be some bitterness there about the situation, but try not to be bitter. Just know that God bless, right? And I think like within this week, right? You're starting to put things organized back in order again here so that you can actually start cultivating the things that you want to cultivate. Here we go. So a lot of you, it's your spiritual path. It's about you getting back into your spirituality, doing things for other people that you feel will make a difference, which is what you're all about. You're going to be listening to your intuition as well. And you're going to understand that your life has been, will always be guided by the divine if you're just quiet enough to listen. Because you're going to be looking deeper. You really are. A lot of you are really looking into if you feel something is off, with any of your chakras or anything like that, you're going to make sure, right, to look at the deepest part of you as to what still needs healing, or you know what I mean, just for your own improvement. And I also feel that that your chakras need to be lined up, because if they're not, then it can affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? And you want to keep that all lined up, cleared, healed, right? So that you can reach your highest potential and feel the greatest that you've ever felt, Virgo. Okay? And then you come out of that on the horse, right? Ready to conquer the world, right? Having that courage to go after the things that maybe you were holding yourself back from, or maybe somebody else's energies were holding you back. Nobody's holding you back anymore. You're stepping into this beautiful energy, courageous, bright, beautiful, intelligent, knowing your worth, not chasing anything, allowing everything to come to you. You're just being still, but you're attracting everything that you want, and you're going after, you're being very ambitious right now, I'm hearing. You're, with the stillness, you also are understanding, Virgo, that it's all about just being in the flow too, right? That beautiful energy, right? Giving and receiving and allowing spirit to guide you on this journey without stressing about it, right? Doing your part, of course, Virgo. A lot of you are decluttering. You're throwing out a lot of stuff. You're donating stuff. In your place, you need space. And that's a big problem for a lot of my Virgos right now. Your place is so cluttered, not because you did it on purpose, but certain things, happen. There's repairs. There's this, where you got to take stuff from one room and put it in another room. And then that one room becomes so overwhelming because everything lands up being stacked up into there. And it's ruining your flow, your creativity. It's blocking it. It really is. So I see you throwing things out, donating things, planning like a garage sale or whatever. You just want things picked up, clean, organized, so that you can flow. A lot of you are creating a workspace, a studio, someplace that you can go in there and just really create whatever you want to create, right? And feel good about being in that space. These things are very important right now for Virgo. I'm telling you, it's time for you to get organized. You need to throw out things that are just sitting there. Donate them if you have to, but I think you should donate them. If you could donate them, that would be a great thing. Okay, first. If you absolutely see these things and you go, well, nobody would want this, or they're not good enough to donate or whatever, then they need to finally hit the garbage can or a dumpster or something. Right? A lot of you have been holding on to things. I'll explain. Spirit is telling me stuff from your past, your deceased mother or father, sister or brother, husband or wife, stuff like from past relationships, maybe they're not deceased, but I'm just saying, like maybe from past relationships, right? And every time you go by there, yeah, you may like it a lot, but what does it remind you of? I'm just saying, your bedroom needs to be picked up, right? You got to go get your favorite stuff there, your favorite comforter, your most comfortable pillow, sheets and stuff, and put up whatever you want to put up, right? Get your closet organized, get all the clutter out of there. Have a space where at night, after all your hard work and everything, you could just plop into your bed and just go, and have that good night's sleep. See, all these things that we're talking about right now, being a Virgo, and I know Virgo because I'm a Virgo and I got Virgo in 5 different placements. If everything is just organized, right? Virgo can't function as a Virgo. You can't. You just can't. And it's not being, thing. It's just everything, you like to walk into each room of your place and go, yeah, that's exactly how I like it. And it's picked up and it's clean, right? And it's organized. Way different than walking into a place that's, overly crowded with stuff that you don't even like anymore, stuff that you don't need, stuff that's not functional, a room where you can't find the things that you want to find, right? But Virgo, when your house needs to get cleaned and it needs to get cleaned and you do clean your house thoroughly, right? And everything is smelling nice and it's all picked, you feel different about your space. It's kind of like that with what we're talking about right now. So try to make that your priority, okay? Because I do truly believe that your creative juices will start flowing. You'll start sleeping better. You'll just feel good about your space. And another thing that's really important too is that Virgo, we are the hermit, right? Wherever we're hanging out, right, to get the answers within, right? We have no problem like everybody else. Everybody else freaks out when they have to be at home. We love being at home. So since you spend a lot of time there, right, and you enjoy having your own space, make that your priority, right? Make that your priority so that you're really happy in your own environment. Good morning, Leonore. Okay? So this is like a step-by-step manual right now I'm giving you. Okay, so then you're ready. You're ready to embrace the future. You really are. Okay? And I do see you opening up to love, and I do see new love coming into your life. I do see you enjoying your life, because your space is the way you want it too, right? And with this love, I do feel there's going to be a lot of really good times here. I feel you're not going to allow anything to weigh you down anymore, Virgo. You're just going to be following your own bliss, doing what makes you happy, right? And just stepping into the new. This is when you truly come into your power here, because you're free. You're free to do whatever you want. You are in command of your ship. You are the one who's going to write that new book. You're that one that's going to paint that empty canvas just the way you want. So you're going to be in a place of grace and in gratitude, right? And I think here too, there's a lot of things that you're already doing or you're going to be doing where you are going to be sharing your love, your compassion, your knowledge, helping people when they need to be helped, right? That's just who you are. So you will be doing that here. And I feel you're going to be doing it in your own way. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm seeing the zebra here, right? No zebra has the same stripes, right? Every zebra has its own stripes in its own way. And that's who you are. You're not like anybody else, Virgo, right? And you're not trying to be like anybody else. You're just being you. So here we go. There will be a new idea. There will be some kind of project that you're going to do. It's all about, maybe it's just your life itself, right? That you're just starting all over again. You're allowing for the new to come in. I also feel here that this is interesting. Okay. So, okay. Wow. Okay. So the energy is definitely changing for you here. So it's about some kind of new idea. Maybe this new idea is through speaking, communicating, through writing, music, I'm hearing, coaching, healing. There's changes coming. And I feel if there was that box of clutter that was keeping you stuck or feeling like you couldn't do something, you're kind of packing up that clutter or that overthinking or whatever that was keeping you stuck. You're putting it in a box and you're putting it out in the trash bin. You really are. Some of you are just going to be packing up and moving somewhere as well. Maybe you're getting a new house, or somebody's leaving you a house, or maybe you just don't like where you live and you feel your energy would be better somewhere else. So a lot of you are moving as well. I also feel a lot of you are recognizing that you truly do have a connection with the divine, and you are accepting this as part of your life, right? By being open to it. You're just life is changing, Virgo, for you. It's one of, victory, success, becoming who you want to become, doing what you want to do, being more in the flow, being gentle with yourself, cherishing yourself, taking life one day at a time, being more in the here and now, I'm hearing. And by this way of being here, you're going to be receiving even more and more information from Spirit here. Your connection's even going to get even more and more stronger as time goes on, because it's the way you're going to be living your life. You're just going to be glowing, Virgo, inside and out. I love it. You're going to be happy, 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 just soaring with joy here. Because you're going to understand that it's not just about work. It's not. It's about connecting with Spirit. It's about enjoying your life, being playful, laughing, right? Having those beautiful connections with friends, right? The ones that are vibing on the same vibration as you. Here. I also feel you're going to have some kind of see, your heart is open, but I also feel here that how can I put this in words? Because your heart is open, that when you're dealing with other people or you hear about, you get it. You get what this person's feeling, or it's about being like an empath, right? You're going to know exactly what you need to do, like, right, to help another person, or to speak to them, to bring this healing energy here. I'm also feeling here that you're going to be trusting, what your heart is telling you too about certain things. So it's all about you being passionate too and manifesting your dreams. Whatever this is that you're doing, I'm telling you, you're going to exceed expectations. You really are. And you're not expecting it. which is good. I think you're humble, right? But there's something that you know how to do or you used to do that you're going to become very aware of here. There you go. You're going to be receiving your blessings from the angels, Virgo. You really are. I'm just curious what's on the bottom of the deck. See? It's about taking that leap of faith and having you beginning and starting fresh. Here. There will be people wanting to come back to you as time progresses to heal and mend bridges with you. That's fine. Don't cause any kind of rifts here. It's good. It gives people closure, right? But I still feel even if you do mend those rifts, right, you're still going to be dwelling in your truth. You still know what still stands true here. They're asking you to believe in the magic and know that your miracles are coming here. And for those of you that are still holding on to stuff from the past, it's really time to step it up now, heal that past, and go very boldly into the future here. Okay, there's two cards about you moving forward here and taking action. All right. There's going to be new things that are going to be more important to you at this time. New things that make your soul sing, that make you happy. I do see you this time around, and I don't know who this is for, but this time around, you're building a solid foundation. You're not building a solid foundation. You're not building a foundation that from the beginning seemed shaky, right? With a person, with the way you were doing things in your life. This time around, you're saying, no, I'm going to build something. I'm going to proceed with my life. But whatever I'm doing, I'm going to make sure that it feels right to me, right? Not to anybody else, to me. It feels right in my soul, in my heart, in my mind. And I am going to build a solid foundation for myself. I'm not allowing anything negative. I'm not allowing anything wishy-washy. You can't build a solid foundation with something like that, right? So you're making really good choices. And I see you down the line being really, really great. Not that you're not great now, but you know what I mean. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better. All right, Virgo. So those are your messages for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some kind of insight. Thank you so much for the 190 people in the house, and thank you for the 108 likes. May God bless you, watch over you, keep you strong and healthy, surrounded in love and abundance. Yes, Virgo. It's time. It's time to kick butt and get out there. Start getting stuff done, okay? I love you all. Always have, always will, and I'll always be here for you. You know that. Love and kisses to y'all. Have a terrific, terrific Monday. Love.